In the hushed moments before dawn, when the dew still kisses the leaf and the world slumbers, there is a silent invitation, not for noise, but for a whisper. It's there between the almost and the now that divine wisdom reveals its most ancient secrets, not in shouts, but in deep reflections. Let's walk paths where time bends and the light of an eternal truth finds us. In this world screaming for quick answers and ready-made solutions, we are invited to a truth that whispers. Divine wisdom, contained in every proverb, isn't a list of cold rules, but a living map for the soul. It's not sold, not bought, and rarely shows up in the buzz of social media. Its essence lies contrary to what we consider intelligence or success. Think of Solomon. While everyone sought kingdoms, riches, or the annihilation of enemies, he asked for wisdom. Why? Because he understood what few comprehend. True wealth isn't in what you accumulate, but in the discernment to navigate life. He knew that wisdom is the foundation that supports true prosperity and inner peace, even when the throne shakes. Proverbs 4 verse 7 tells us, "Wisdom is supreme, therefore get wisdom. Though it costs all you have, get understanding." This isn't financial advice, but a revelation about priorities. Your life is an investment. Where are you investing? Biblical wisdom transcends mere knowledge. It's the correct application of that knowledge, the ability to see life through the lens of eternity. It's not about being clever in the world's game, but about being wise in God's eyes. Look at Jesus. His parables were exactly that, pieces of divine wisdom, packaged in simple stories that turned human logic upside down. He taught that the greatest is a servant, that to lose your life is to gain it, that the last will be first. This wasn't madness, but the purest, most disruptive wisdom the world has ever known. He invites us to unlearn in order to truly learn. In Proverbs 3 verses 5 to 6, we read, "Trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not on your own understanding. In all your ways submit to him, and he will make your path straight." This isn't a pretty phrase for the wall. It's a radical challenge. In an era of self-help and excessive self-confidence, we are called to let go of control, to renounce our supposed intelligence in favor of divine dependence. Where do you seek your inner GPS? In your noisy mind or in the quietness of God's presence? This wisdom is an invitation to humility, to the recognition that there's a greater mind, an infallible compass that, if followed, not only straightens our paths but reveals the purpose behind every turn. It frees you from the burden of having to know everything and invites you to trust the one who already knows. Amidst the avalanche of information and the culture of comparison, our soul yearns for something more. Anxiety suffocates us with 1,000 worries about the future, and frustration paralyzes us when life doesn't follow our script. How can divine wisdom, so ancient, be the GPS for modern chaos? The world teaches us to control, to plan every millimeter. Wisdom challenges us, cast all your anxiety on him because he cares for you. 1 Peter 5 verse 7. Imagine the weight that melts away. This isn't an escape from reality, but a battle strategy. When you surrender your worries, it frees up mental and emotional space for creative solutions and for action guided by peace, not by panic. Wisdom is the art of choosing peace instead of worry, even when the winds blow strong. And frustrations? They are inevitable. Wisdom teaches us to see beyond the immediate, to find hidden purposes in life's unexpected turns. It reminds us that in all things God works for the good of those who love him. Romans 8 verse 28. This doesn't mean the pain disappears, but that it can be transformed into growth, into testimony. It's a wisdom that invites you to seek the lesson, not lamentation. In everyday decisions, we are bombarded by choices. Divine wisdom, as in Proverbs 3 verse 6, "In all your ways submit to him, and he will make your path straight," offers us a compass. It's not a magic formula, but an invitation to pause. Before acting, ask, how does God's wisdom apply here? Seek stillness, wise counsel, and above all, the guidance of the one who sees the beginning and the end. It pulls you out of analysis paralysis and moves you to action with confidence, knowing you're not alone. Your routine, however monotonous it seems, can be a fertile ground for wisdom. Remember 1 Corinthians 10 verse 31. So whether you eat or drink or whatever you do it all for the glory of God. Every task, every interaction, every moment can be elevated. It's not about changing what you do, but the intention with which you do it. Wisdom transforms the ordinary into extraordinary, the mundane into sacred. It reminds you that you're not just living, you're building, with God, a legacy of purpose. Now, amidst the stillness we've built together, I invite you to close your eyes for a moment, or fix your gaze on a distant point, and allow your soul to connect. Lord God, Father of all wisdom, our soul pours out in gratitude before you in this moment. We thank you not only for the new dawn, but for the light your word sheds on our lives, dispelling the shadows of ignorance and despair. We are grateful, Father, for the lessons disguised as challenges, for the whispers that guide us when the world shouts. We thank you for your unwavering love, which chases us down with goodness and mercy, even when we make mistakes. Every breath, every heartbeat, every glimpse of your truth is a gift. Thank you for revealing to us the wisdom that transcends time, the wisdom that doesn't depend on circumstances, but on your eternal presence in us.